hanging or saws next door. My neighbours are building, so please excuse that. Also, my children are home, so you might hear them playing in the background as well. But I just needed to do this video, and I'm going to record again tomorrow. So I'm just going to start off by saying this month, when I got a positive ovulation, me and Jay decided to push back our tests from the gynecologist so we could try this month, because I don't normally ovulate. So we did that, and silly me tested 4 days past ovulation, which is like, you're definitely going to get a negative, like, just but if I've got pregnancy tests in the house, I take them. So I did, and there was like the faintest line, and I was like tripping out, so I did like 3 tests and they were all the same. But like, it was kind of like, I was trying to figure out on my phone when I was taking photos of it whether it was before or after the 10-minute mark. I'm pretty sure it was like before, but anyway, like I don't know, it's just really silly and stupid of me to do that, because it kind of upset me. Not because they were like faint positives, but just because I'd let myself down in telling myself you have to wait generally 2 weeks. So yeah, that happened, and then me and Jay were supposed to get our test done on the Saturday, and when we went to go do it, we were told they're not able to do them on Saturday. So that was really annoying, because we had like worked around trying to do it on a day that we could do it. Like, I had work in the afternoon, but Jay didn't have work on Saturday. So anyway, that was a little annoying, and a few other things that day kind of went pear-shaped. So I was just feeling really like aggravated, and I said to Jay that I really wanted to do a pregnancy test to try like get me through the day kind of thing. And Jay, being Jay, he is so sweet, and he went off to the supermarket and got me a test. So it was night time, and this is the test. So that was negative, and I was still like, okay, don't stress about it. I was like, hang on, wait. Now it was 8 days past ovulation with that, so it could have been positive, but I just had like a gut feeling that I was pregnant or going to be pregnant this month, so it didn't actually really even upset me. And then the next morning on a Sunday, because he bought a 3-pack of pregnancy tests, I was feeling like, well, I don't know, I just knew I had tests in the house, and Jay was asleep, so I did another test, which is this one, and that is negative. And I could feel myself starting to get in a bit of a funk, but I was just a bit I was in a bit of a weird mood, but we had my family Christmas that afternoon, and I just really wanted to get some housework and stuff done and just stay really happy and positive. So after I did the test, I quickly chucked it in the drawer and scrubbed my bathroom from head to toe. It took like an hour. I was just trying to keep myself in like a good headspace, or like just a motivated headspace, like, no, I'm not going to let that upset me or anything. And then I was thinking, I was like, oh, you're going to want to do the last pregnancy test when you get home after the family Christmas, because this year there's lots of new family members, like 4 more babies. The youngest was like 5-6 weeks, I think. So I knew that I'd probably be quite triggered, or just in a happy, feel good mood and wanting to do a test. So we got home, and it was like around 7 o'clock, and we're getting our stuff ready to go to Jay's for the night. So 9 days past ovulation, which is kind of what they say is like the earliest time you can test positive if you conceived literally like straight away kind of thing in your ovulation window. So I half-assed expected it, well yeah, no, fully expected it to be negative, especially from this one in the morning being negative. I just kind of like prepared myself being like, yeah, whatever. And I didn't film myself doing it, which is I normally do. Film myself taking all of these tests and it's negative after negative after negative. And after about 30 seconds after doing the test, like popping it in the wee, I looked down at it and I was like thinking, okay, I can see a shadow or like a evaporation line or something. So I quickly called out to Jay. I was like, hey babe, come here. And he goes, hang on, give me a minute. And I was like, no, come here now. Like I just wanted him to see it with me, because there has been moments I feel quite delusional, as in looking at tests and I'll like bending like this, or like, and I just sit there for like a good half an hour like analysing the test to make sure there's no oh my goodness, shadow line or something. So when this kind of came up, and Jay's really straight up and he's like, he won't say he sees something if he doesn't, and he was like, what? Yeah, there's something there. And I was like, what the heck? And I like kind of panicked, I guess, and I just started like flicking it around, walking back and forth and like looking at it. And Jay went out to the car to grab something, and I just like looked at him and I was like, what the heck? But this is the test. I don't know if it will show up. Yeah, you can see it. A very, very faint positive. I'm gonna try not to cry. Was not expecting that at all. Hang on. Lennox has called out to me. Oh no, he's gone the other way. Alright, and so I quickly raced to the supermarket and did another test, and I was telling myself, okay, like if this is really faint, it's probably not going to show up in a pee an hour later, because I'd held on for like 4 hours with a pee for this one. So obviously very hopeful and stuff, I took another test, and can you see that? I don't know if you can see that one in film. But yeah, there is definitely, oh my gosh, my nose always gets itchy. Definitely a little faint positive. And then so I got a 3-pack. Oh my gosh. So naturally I wanted to do a morning pee, and I did it, and this is today's one. So 10 days past ovulation, and there's a line, and it's definitely a little bit darker. I'll show you in a second. A little bit darker than the one last night. So yay. So cool. I'm going to do another one tonight at 8 p.m. so it'll be 12 hours since this one in the morning. And then tomorrow I'm going to do a digital. Obviously I'm pregnant. I have been having a few like niggles and cramps and discomfort and stuff. And I just feel like this time around I'm very sheltered, like I'm excited, and I've had one tiny little cry, excitement cry, and me and Jay are both just like we want to be excited, and we are, and we've told a couple of people, but it's just one of those things that are, when it's so early on, or you get that positive and you've had positives before and the outcome has been a miscarriage, you kind of just go numb. But I want to be excited, like I want to feel all the feels, and everything has just fallen completely in place. Like I said, I just felt like the universe had told me you're pregnant, or you're going to be pregnant this month, and I was just so carefree and so like relaxed. So yeah, I will show you the tests tomorrow. It'll be on the same video. I'll show you tomorrow's tests, and go from there. But I'm pregnant. Negative, negative, my first faint positive, second faint positive, and then the one this morning. So as you can see, it's a little bit darker, and yeah,